Hello guys, welcome back to another project. So in my previous video I mentioned that I was gonna build a drone. So let's start with this project. Okay guys, to don't make the video too long, I'm gonna split it in two parts. So in the first part we're gonna do the build part, so we're gonna see all the components that we need. We're gonna put them all together in order to build this drone. And in the second part we're gonna do uploading the software, doing all the calibrations, and if the weather is nice we're gonna also go outside and do some shoots, doing some tests to see how it's flying. So let's come close to this table. I'm gonna put all the parts over here and let's start building this drone. Okay guys, so let's put in the table everything what we need for this drone. So let's bring this box over here on the table. Oh, actually this is, I start already soldering the power distribution board, and I made from aluminium other landing gears because these ones are lighter than the original ones. You're gonna see also the original ones. So let's put this one aside and bring also the box. So here I have everything what is related to a drone. So let's get everything out. And then we're gonna go one by one with all the parts that we need in order to build this drone. Looks like we need a lot of stuff. No, I'm joking. Here it's, with all the stuff what I hear, I can build maybe 3 drones. So yeah, let's choose everything what I need, and then the other things what I need, I'm gonna put it back on in the box. Okay guys, so let's select what we need for this project. So definitely I'm gonna go with this frame, with the S500. I have different frames over here, but as I say, I'm gonna go with this frame, so S500, so I'm gonna keep this aside. So we need the frame. Here I have screws and some other bunch of things, so we're gonna need also this bag. Here I have the gimbal, but it will gonna go also this one to our drone, so let's put it aside. Then I have also FPV transmitter, and with the FPV receiver over here, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna might do also this one on the drone. Then this one, I can see it's other drone, other frame is a 450 inches bottom plate and top plate. This one I'm gonna put aside, and I have another hexacopter that has 6 arms, top plate and bottom plate. Also here I already soldered the distribution power board. Let's put them aside. Okay, so these arms that are full here, those one are from the hexacopter, so let's find 6 pieces the same. I need one black more, should be here around. This one, I put this one 2 white are for this one. This one goes with those ones. Yeah, so six of these ones are for this frame, the Hexa. These 4 are for the 450. Here I have some double-sided tape with some might go for this project. Here I have kind of antenna, but this one definitely will not need. Let's find out also, these ones are counterclockwise and clockwise tabs for the nuts for the motors, so keep them there, maybe we need. So we need also, as I mentioned before, as I said that I made from aluminium this landing gears because I have also the original ones, but as I say, this one are a bit more heavy than the one in aluminium I built, so I want to keep it light as possible. So this one I'm gonna keep it aside, I'm going to use them. Then let's go with the motor. So you can see here I have these ones with the yellow, red and brown, and I have white, red and black. So I already soldered the speed controller with the motors, and I already also made them like a clockwise and counterclockwise. So let's separate them. These ones are the white ones, as I say. So I have the 4 with the yellow, as I say, that it was with the 450, and I should have 6 of these ones, that it was the Hexa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. I have also spares of these ones here. And then I have, for the 500, I already mounted in place the motor and on the arms. So I have, on the blue I have a counterclockwise and a clockwise, and on the red I should have the same, because I'm gonna go, I say, to build the S500. So those ones, they're gonna go in this side over here, because those ones they were gonna use them. Then I need to find out here in the propellers, 4 propellers that are counterclock and clockwise. So if I'm going to use these ones because they're a bit more flexible and will not be easy if I might crash and broke fast. So let's find, this is 1, I have 2, so this one is totally opposite, so I have a pair over there. And let's find a second pair over here. This is 1, this is not, this is not. This is not, this is not, this is not, this is not. Oh yeah, so these 2 are again opposite. So those ones, they're gonna go to my drone. Let me put inside the box everything what I don't need. Okay, so this one was a dumper for attaching here a GoPro camera, but I'm gonna use, as I say, the gimbal. This one maybe I need it because I'm gonna see which one I'm gonna use for the GPS antenna. This or this. I'm gonna see what is better, more up or lower. This one need over here. Let me just get all these propellers aside. This stuff maybe we need. This one I don't need. Here antenna. This one is the top plate from there. The receiver, the GPS. This one maybe there. Okay. This one we need. This one we need. This one no. Okay, so looks like all this stuff we're gonna use. Let me clean a bit here and we're gonna continue with the video. Okay guys, so let's start to see what we need for this project. Now because I separate the other frames and other arms and the one that I need. So let's go. So as I say, we need 4 propellers, each are 2 clockwise and 2 counterclockwise. So we have this one that are the clockwise because they were gonna spin like that, and these ones they are counterclockwise because they were gonna spin in this direction. So we have the propellers. Then we need a flight controller board. So I have more. So I have ArduPilot. I have another one which is more good for the small drones that are like racing drones. I have a name over here, so let me just read. OpenPilot, so this one is working with OpenPilot. And I have a simple flight controller board that doesn't have features like GPS or other things. It's just simple one that you select the mode from these buttons and you just control it with the remote control. I use it, it's going well, but as I say, this week we're gonna be more adventured, so I'm gonna use the ArduPilot because it has GPS, has voltage controller and can communicate with the ground by the telemetry, inform me what's the battery status, and also I can hook up, as I say, also front FPV, and it's gonna send me the data, the video data straight away to the ground station. It's gonna be the laptop. Then, so this one we need, and as I say, I need the support for the GPS antenna. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna use this one or the other one, which is a bit more higher on the board, like that. I think this is too exaggerated, so I think we're gonna be enough just this one. Yeah, so I need this one I'm gonna keep aside. Then, as I mentioned before, this one I'm gonna keep a bit aside. So it's a camera that has the transmitter, and I have the receiver over here for the FPV. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna use it, because if I use this gimbal with the camera, this one has Wi-Fi connection, so I connect to my mobile and I can see everything, also FPV, and also I can record in the SD card all the footage that I can take during the flight. Then we have the telemetry. As I say, this one is doing also telemetry, so this one is to bit one. So this one is the transmitter of the telemetry and receiver, and this one again is the one that is with the USB on my laptop, communicate with the drone all the time. Actually, I also can connect to a mobile because I have a micro USB over here, and this is an adapter for it. So these ones we need. I have another GPS, and I'm gonna see which one is working better than these two, and I'm gonna use the one is working better. Then I have the remote control receiver, Then, as I say, we have 4 arms, 2 counterclockwise and 2 clockwise. So those are the clockwise, this one is the counterclockwise. So I have 2 and I have another 2. Then I have some spare antennas if you might need for this application. Then I have a dumping from this small fly controller, which it was, as I say, it's good for a small drone like racing drones. Has also this nice feature, you can also connect the GPS, you can also connect more stuff to it. Then I have some spare nuts for the motors over here. Some things that I can attach it to, like crimp it on, like the telemetry with the double-sided tape. Screws, bolts, what I need for this project are in this bag. This one used to be like battery support, but I will not use because I'm gonna hang the battery straight away there. And this one I needed to glue on the double-sided tape the GPS antenna on the GPS support. Okay, so let's start putting all these parts together. So in this case, this is the clockwise. So clockwise it will gonna be here because this is the front. So it will gonna spin here because see the nut. If I am spinning counterclockwise, it's opening. So if I'm spinning the clockwise, it's tightening. So that's why this one it will gonna be front over here, and then following next the blue one with the counterclockwise, clockwise again in that side, no, clockwise in this side and counterclock in that side. So let's start put all these parts together now, guys. Okay guys, how you can see, we finished building this drone. Looks nice. Camera in the front, gimbal, GPS, flight controller, remote controller, receiver, telemetry, and the motors and the speed controllers. I'm gonna put on the description below all links from where you can buy all this stuff in order that you might can build one. And on the next part, we're gonna hook up to the computer, we're gonna put the firmware inside the flight controller, we're gonna do all the calibration, we're gonna do all the settings, and if it's nice weather, we're gonna go outside to do some clips, to do some videos, to see how it's flying, to test it. So please subscribe, activate the notification bell to don't miss the next part of this one. If you enjoyed this video, please put a like, share my video, and for now, bye bye and see you with the next video.